ahead and push. You could stretch that way and stretch your wrist all the way over forearm. And it's different whether your arm is out straight or in closer. So if it was out straight, you could even take a stick or something and push down into it, but it'll feel different. Yep, right there. Good. And if you had your hand up here on the table and you were to go ahead and roll the ball all the way forward, you can roll forward, put that up a little bit. So roll all the way forward and then drop your elbow down and you'll feel a good wrist stretch. If somebody gets really nervy or they start to say that, you know, their pinky shakes or something like that, then bring their arm closer to their body for that stretch so they don't reach so far forward. Okay, go again. There you go. Nice, and drop it back down. So that'll take some traction out of that nerve. Good. And if you wanted to do this coming back, the key is always that your palm stays on the ball. Here, bring it further away. Palm stays on the ball for that stretch. And then you can focus on the wrist. So if you bring it off further, so come off this way. All the way, sorry, like this.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So when they come off like this, bring your fingers all the way off. Like you're stretching your fingers like that. Yep. So that's stretching the fingers, but you can't tell what you're doing at the wrist. So if you keep your palm on the ball, then it's truly a wrist stretch. If you put your fingers off, then it's a finger stretch as well as a wrist. But they're different. So if you did that in standing, it would feel different again. So find a height that's really, oh, not that. Find a height that's comfortable for your shoulder. And this is the best way to do it when you're standing, so roll back for us. So take your hand and roll it back like this. And the key is elbow stays straight for that stretch. Good. And if you wanted to, you could put your hand on here, put your other hand on there, and then lean forward towards me. And you feel more of a stretch. Yeah. It's a good way to stretch. And you can even do it where you roll your fingers back off again if you wanted to stretch your fingers.
Okay, well, this is a big
Good stretch for that.
Okay, there you go.
Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, you can end that one.